Hey everybody! As a follow-up to the last video about formulating your own tea recipes, I thought I would do a quick example for a tea that's very helpful for sort of mental stillness, relaxation, just helpful during times of big stressors, so I thought that would be a really topical tea to make for our current situation. So this is going to be what we call a complex recipe, so that means more than 2 herbs. So I've chosen 4, so we'll kind of work with one sort of main herb and then we'll do complements to that. So the first herb that we're going to talk about is tulsi. So tulsi is one of my most favorite sort of tonic adaptogenic herbs. So that's something that's helpful for sort of long-term help with stress, helping your body adapt to stress. It's just generally known as being a wonderful sort of tonic for the body and the mind. So that is sort of the hero of this recipe. This is something you can drink consistently over longer periods of time. Very safe, very lovely tasting, just one of my favorite herbs. So I'm going to start with a cup of the holy basil or tulsi. And just a note, these are all obviously dried herbs and these are all organic. These were not ones that I myself grew, but I sourced them from some beautiful, reputable suppliers. I'll have a list of that in the written portion of this video. So we're starting with the tulsi. So that's the leaf of the tulsi plant. I think there's probably some flowers in there as well. Just a really beautiful mix. And then next we'll do linden. So the reason I chose linden is I just feel like this herb is really beautiful for sort of like stress in the heart. I drink this when I really feel like I really need some help sort of relaxing. It almost feels like it's sort of giving my body a hug. So this is kind of a complement to the features of the holy basil. So we did a cup of the holy basil, and now I'm going to do 1/3 cup of the linden. And this is just a measurement that I like a lot, the main herb being a cup and then your sort of complements being maybe 1/3 or 1/4 of a cup, and then we'll do the final complement with a little bit less. So now we have tulsi and linden. Next is actually passion flower. I love this in combination with the tulsi. Passion flower, I always think about it in the sense that it's helpful for sort of circular thinking. So if you get kind of stuck in your thoughts, and if those are negative thoughts, that can be, really awful for your sort of mental wellness. So this is a nice one. Again, sort of an everyday herb that you could take over longer periods of time. So we're going to do 1/3 cup of this as well. And you probably can't see it in this video, but this mix is really a great example of using different parts of the plant. So this is the flowers and the leaves, and also probably the stalks of the plant as well. And then last but not least, we're going to do stinging nettle. I mentioned this, I think, in the last video. It's a beautiful sort of herbal food. I love to add it as a complement to a lot of different tea blends. Right now I think I feel like my body needs a little bit of nourishment, being inside and not getting enough vitamin C, vitamin D, all of those things. So this is really wonderful as sort of a beautiful herb to help kind of balance out a tea blend. It's a super balancing herb. So we're going to do just 1 tablespoon of that. So again, we have a cup of the tulsi. We have 2 1/3 cups of both linden and passion flower. And then last but not least, we have stinging nettle. So we just mix those up. And this is just going to be a wonderful tea that I can reach to when I'm feeling stressed, when I just sort of need help relaxing. And that linden, again, kind of gives your body a little bit of a hug. So I hope you can make some of this at home, but if you can't, I actually have a tea that is quite similar to this. It's called Ease. It's on my site, and I will put a link to it in the written portion below. Thanks so much.